The PR people are at it again, now calling Catherine a bully and a social climber. Last time we checked, these words described the Duchess of Hypocrisy, Meghan Markle. Hello and welcome to Princess Diana channel. Well folks, it looks like Lifestyle magazine, America's weekly tabloid, can also be added to the long list of publications that have a very close relationship with Meghan Markle's PR team. And this week's issue features Princess Catherine on the cover. Looks good, right? We love reading about Catherine. Well, not in this case, because this item has Meghan Markle's fingerprints, or rather claws, all over it. Let's talk about the cover first. Then on the cover we see a photo of Princess Catherine during the King's coronation. And obviously, they were very careful in choosing this photo, because in it, Catherine is looking over her shoulder with a not very happy expression on her face, as if she was seeing something she didn't like. Maybe he was looking at Harry, who knows? And it reads, Princess Kate, her untold story, bossy, social climber, scorned wife, what is she? Now, the first two definitely apply to Meghan Markle. Is Meghan a scorned wife? Well, not really, but it seems to me that this is a classic case of denial, attack and reversal of victim and perpetrator. You see, Meghan and her PR people believe that if they tell us that it was Catherine who did all these things, it was Catherine the bully, it was Catherine the gold digger, then everything suddenly, we will forget it. In fact, these terms perfectly describe the Duchess of Hypocrisy, Meghan Markle. And then the subtitle, Friends reveals the surprising truth about the princess's private world. Because he still doesn't answer Meghan's calls. So they're already throwing Meghan out there, as if Catherine spends even 1 second of her day thinking about Meghan that I know not, but let's remember that this article is really about Meghan, not Catherine. I mean, what's wrong with Meghan? Instead of receiving positive press for herself, she decides that it is much easier to get negative publicity for Catherine. So let's dive into the article and read, after years of criticism calling her a bully, a social climber and more, Princess Kate's side of the story is finally revealed. My friends, who called her a bully and a social climber except Meghan and her sugars, I don't know anyone who has ever had anything negative to say about Catherine, other than Meghan and her sugars. First, the article details how the Sussex sugars brutally attacked William and Catherine for daring to celebrate Black History Month in Britain. Now, it was October 3rd, and the critics, they say, had a field day. Some of the quotes included were about the hypocrisy of William and Kate celebrating Black History Month. They couldn't even support the only person of color in their own field. A family member tweeted this, and then another person said there was little Willie and Kate could do to convince everyone they care about Black History Month when they directly enabled abuse of Meghan. So if you didn't already know that this came directly from Meghan's PR people, well, now it's pretty obvious. What are they talking about? What abuse against Meghan are they referring to exactly? If there were real abuses, there would be evidence of those abuses. And you know Meghan and Harry would have revealed this a long time ago. They are so obsessed with proving that the royal family is racist. I don't believe for a second that Meghan was really mistreated. The sugars are really mean people though. And so another person said they should contact Meghan and her children Archie and Lilibet for Black History Month. Start there. Why should they turn to Archofficial and Invisibet? First of all, children don't exist. Second, according to the photos Meghan and Harry posted, these kids are lily white, their skin is whiter than mine, and they have red hair. So please explain to me why William and Catherine should contact a few white men in honor of Black History Month. According to this article, Catherine has been dealing with these issues for over 2 decades now, but it's becoming increasingly difficult to keep calm and carry on. A royal source says that while she's not the type of person to walk away, Kate doesn't know what to do. She's tired of all the lies. Well, to be honest, I'm sure she's had enough of the lies that come directly from Meghan and Harry. Anyway, let's see what else they have to say. This royal source says, she's been called everything from a tyrant to a social climber to a scorned wife. Well, last time I checked, the only people calling him those nasty names are Meghan and Harry fans. So why do they act like everyone believes it? No one believes it except Meghan and Harry Sugars. And of course, we have to go back to that fateful day in 2018 when there was an argument over the bridesmaids' dresses. Meghan desperately wants to tell this story every chance she gets, because I imagine it was probably one of the last times she actually had an interaction with Catherine. She is very attached to this story, obviously. And they had to include this quote from Spare where Harry said Catherine was uncomfortable around Meghan from the start after realizing the quote would be compared and forced to compete with Meg. Oh yes, it's credible. Catherine was so worried. She should compete with Meg. I know we've been through this before, but I can't believe someone is posting this nonsense again. Well, in this article, Meghan has already stuck the knife in Catherine's back, so we might as well twist it a little, push it really far. So what better way to hurt Catherine than by talking about those rumors that William cheated on her? We all know these rumors were started by Meghan, but, again, this article came directly from Meghan and her team, so of course it makes sense that they would include this story as well. But before we get into that, let's remember that Camilla thought Catherine wasn't good enough for William. Of course, this has never been confirmed. Personally, I don't think Camilla ever had anything negative to say about Catherine, but then again, it was more likely about Meghan. Either way, the article claims that Catherine will never forgive Camilla for snubbing her early in her relationship with William. I mean, on some level, guys, are we supposed to appreciate the fact that Meghan takes everything that's wrong with her personally, and then projects it onto Catherine, as if we can somehow believe it? Of another? The language used in this article is different. So, when it comes to the cheating scandal, it is said that, more recently, efforts to make her the scorned wife have angered Kate, according to the source. In 2019, William was embroiled in a cheating scandal when allegations emerged that he had been unfaithful with Kate's good friend Rose Hanbury. I won't read the rest because I don't want to repeat this nasty rumor. But it really bothered me that they said William was involved in a cheating scandal. No, that wasn't the case. Meghan spread this rumor and did her best to spread it around the world, and obviously, she got a bit of a following. But those of us with common sense saw him exactly as he was. I also like how at the end of the article it says that Kate will always put duty above all else, assures the source, even in the face of lies. Oh, you mean the lies that come directly from his brother-in-law and sister-in-law? Harry and Meghan? The Duke and Duchess of hypocrisy? These lies? Are these the ones you're talking about? This entire article is just ridiculous, yet another rant from Meghan's PR people. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm surprised, actually I'm not, but still, the way he's pursuing Catherine, it really bothers me. I mean, the jealousy, malice and resentment coming from this disgusting witch is outrageous. I can only assume this is a response to the fact that Meghan didn't get the sweet PR she was hoping for during her visit to New York for World Mental Health Day. Obviously not. I mean, this visit was a complete disaster from everything I've read. I'll make another video later to talk more about this. Either way, this is exactly what Meghan loves to do. Every time he doesn't get the attention he wants, he decides to attack Catherine and William. This time, the way he attacked Catherine was absolutely disgusting. It's like she and Harry are always doing something, they make headlines whenever the royal family does something noteworthy. They are so desperate for attention and they are so desperate to compete with people who don't care about them. When will they understand that they are irrelevant, that they are not important, that they should just fade into obscurity because that is exactly where they belong? And you, what do you think of this nasty and vicious attack on Catherine? Please let me know below in the comments section. Before you go, don't forget to like and share this video with anyone who might enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe to the Princess Diana News channel to receive more updates from our team. Thank you very much for watching and I will come back to see you soon.